We gonna play the game, the PlayStation all day with Metal Gear Solid to Tekken 3 and from Omega Boost to Resident Evil. Just play for the fun, cause we got it going on.
Hello, Ryan here for episode 2 of Enos Lives, a video series about PlayStation, specifically, as of this moment, the PS1. And today I'm going to be playing a game that is very mysterious. Not necessarily mysterious in any gameplay aspects. It's a kart racer, but mysterious in the fact I'm not sure if I've ever played it, and I don't know why I own it. And that is Crash Team Racing. And this is a, like I mentioned, it's kind of the Crash Bandicoot take on the Mario Kart racing formula. And it's supposed to be pretty good, but I'm not sure if I ever played it. I do remember distinctly watching some people play it multiplayer at a party many years ago, but I'm not sure if I played or not.
Sony Computer Entertainment
And also, again, I don't really know why I own it.
Fasten your seatbelts for another Naughty Dog creation.
Yeah, so obviously this is a 1999 game developed by Naughty Dog. And I wish I knew why I owned it. Maybe it was like a PS Plus game or something, or I bought it. But yeah, I was looking through my my PlayStation games. I was actually I was looking for my download of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is the game I was going to play next. But I found this, and for some reason, I really just wanted to check it out. So I guess going into it, I should say I don't necessarily have anything against the Crash Bandicoot series or Naughty Dog. I actually really enjoyed the recent Uncharted 4, but I didn't love the Crash series on PS1, I'll be honest. I always thought they were a little too frustrating, though I thought Naughty Dog made a huge improvement to their platforming game with the original Jak and Daxter. But I don't really have the Crash Bandicoot nostalgia or love that a lot of people do. So I'm wondering how I'm going to enjoy this. I do love a good kart racer, though.
Welcome to the Adventure Arena. You can travel around this area and practice your driving skills. The dots and stars on the map represent warp pads, which lead to races. When they flash, it signifies they are open to play. To access a racetrack, drive onto a warp pad that has an active warp vortex, and it will take you to the track start line.
Crash Bandicoot doesn't blink.
First place to win.
It's really creepy.
As you collect more trophies, other tracks will turn on and open to you. Good luck, and drive fast.
Okay, so this is interesting. It's this is kind of like a Diddy Kong Racing. How do I go backwards? Uh-oh. Well, looks like looks like I can't figure out how to go in reverse, so game over. No, I really need to figure out how to do that before I start a race. Is there... Oh, you can change views. You can change views that way. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, I'll stop that. Really though, how do you go in reverse? Can you not? Okay. So braking gives you a little bit of a like drift there. Okay. Well, I guess I think this is a race. I guess I'll just go here to Crash Cove. I kind of like that little hub area there. That's pretty cool. A little superfluous, I guess, but doesn't hurt. I'm like really expecting to see like Conker or something in here. I don't know who any of these characters are except for Crash Bandicoot. I don't know. I don't know my Crash lore. Alright, so circle button drops my items. That dynamite, I guess, was like the Mario Kart equivalent of a bomb. So you got your little jump button. It seems to play alright. It's a little bit hard to look at these days. Some areas more than others. Or less than others, I guess. The music is nice and fun and jaunty. It's a little Rare-esque. Whoa. That was brutal. Oh, that goes forward. The bombs go forward in this game. That's a twist. The potion goes backwards. Okay. So, Crash Bandicoot #1. Warthog Face in 2nd place. Candy Kong in 3rd. That's a really scary hand. Don't do that, Crash. So, it's just a single race? I really don't like this Crash dance. Okay, that needs to stop. He's pointing at his crotch. It's really not cool. Okay.
The more Wampa fruit you collect, the faster your cart will go. If you collect
so like coins in Mario Kart,
fruit, you'll be juiced up, and your power-up will become more potent.
Go to the next race, I guess, here. I should poke around in the hub world a little bit and see if there's stuff to find. I don't know exactly what, if there's like some overarching collectibles in this game. It'd be interesting to see. Yeah, so I mean, like, so my initial impressions after playing the game for I don't know, like 5 minutes or whatever I've played is it's derivative, definitely derivative, but it's solid. I'm trying to think of like how exactly this game could kind of you know, stand out and how it could have its own personality. Because like right now, I mean, you know, it's just I'm feeling, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I mean, I guess it's cool that it's like a really solid kart racer on PlayStation. It's probably the best one. I mean, I can't really think of any other great PS1 kart racers off the top of my head. I mean, I think like Motor Tune GP is one that people seem to like. I've never played that. I don't know, there's probably a bunch of like Shrek and Austin Powers kart racers that are most likely not very good. Is this like this is the invincibility power up, so this is like the star, I guess, in Mario Kart terms. Because doesn't that make you invincible in Crash Bandicoot? Tiki mask thing? Okay, now this is just a weird orb. I'm not sure what. Oh, does that like... Is it like a shield? And wipe out? Who is number 5? Who's like the white panda dog thing? There? Like, who are these characters? I feel like there needs to be like a Crash rap. I'm surprised there wasn't one to like introduce all the characters. Not unlike the DK rap back in the day. And I guess more recently the ukulele rap, which if you haven't checked that out, that's pretty great. Man, I do not like that Crash victory dance. I don't like it at all.
Congratulations, you win a trophy. When you get a TNT crate on your head, start hopping immediately. If you react fast and hop enough times, the TNT...
Okay, that's good to know, I guess. So, this I need a key for. To go back to Crash Cove, I need a key. I wonder if there's like a higher difficulty race there. That one, does it mean it like takes a key or it need a key? Or it gives you a key? Probably not. I really wish I could figure out how to reverse. Or that was an option, let's see. So let's explore the island a little bit. Okay, looks like there's a race here. Looks like, I don't know.
To access this boss garage, you must come in first place in all 4 races of this area.
Oh, okay. So a boss garage. Interesting. So a boss battle? That's potentially cool.
You must have 2 boss keys to open this door. You can race a boss after beating all 4 tracks in an area. Beat the boss in a boss race, and a key is your prize.
Huh. Okay, so I guess that's how I get keys. Good to know. What's this?
This is the load save screen. There are 5 of these screens, 1 in each world section. When you want to load or save a game, go to one of these screens. To access it, drive up to the screen and stop. Then, follow the directions.
Okay. Oh, neat. It gives you a percentage. That's kind of cool. So it looks like there's 4 races here. I'm going to go find another one. So yeah, this is a pretty substantial single player mode. It is definitely a bit more impressive than your typical Mario Kart single player modes. Very Diddy Kong Racing-esque. Oh wow. Knowing like what I know about the Crash Bandicoot series, like level design and everything, I would not be surprised if some of the stages get like crazy difficult and treacherous. I could see this game hitting Rainbow Road difficulty pretty quickly, just because like those old Crash games are hard. I'm wondering how they're going to kind of handle that with the HD collection that's coming out. So I remember I beat the first Crash Bandicoot, and it was so hard, and I played it for so long to beat it, and then you know, by the time I played Crash 2, I played it a little bit and was just like, no, I'm not going through this again. So something interesting about maybe it's not interesting, I don't know why I said that. Something that exists about this game is that I'm playing with the analog stick to control the directional movement of my cart, which was definitely not a obviously, like, you think, oh, you're playing a racing game, like, you use an analog stick, but that was not necessarily a foregone conclusion at this time, during this era, because even in 1999, if you remember, the analog PlayStation controllers were not something that were bundled in with the system, so very few games required analog control. So almost every game, was built for the D-pad, but, might have a secondary analog functionality. So, and not all games, even games that did have analog functionality, they didn't necessarily default to that. You sometimes had to either, press a button on the controller itself or do it in the options menu. Oh wow, I need to retry, I guess, too, because you gotta get first. So yeah, this game defaults to analog is pretty interesting. Again, not interesting. I don't know why I said that. It's something. It's a factoid. That Crash Team Racing defaults to analog control. But you can also use the D-pad, which is definitely preferable for some people. I know I had a friend back in the day who was a hardcore Gran Turismo player, and he would always use the D-pad to control. He'd never, he thought it was crazy to use the analog stick for Gran Turismo. so, you know, different strokes.
Tiny squash booty cars!
Why, you...
I think I got him. Oh, come on! Ugh. I am not getting items I want, and I feel like the computer is being especially mean here. Like, it doesn't quite feel as brutal as like Mario Kart 64 computer difficulty at like 150cc, but yeah, like I said, I can already tell this game's going to get really tricky down the road, but I'm not hating it. Like, oh, okay, I kind of hate that. Yeah, I hate that. Oh my god. If I'm ever gonna beat this race. This may be where my Crash Team Racing career ends. It's at this race. Ooh. Or maybe not. Because I just was really mean there. Yes! Best Crash Racer. It's me. It is not the white panda dog bear thing. He is not the best Crash Team Racer. I really want to see what this boss battle looks like. That's why I'm hoping I can keep it together long enough to see. Can we skip this crash dance? Yep. You can press start to skip that bad crash dance.
You can get a hang time turbo from jumping. The longer you're in the air, the bigger the turbo you'll get when you land. For big...
Okay. That's cool. I'm into... Oh.
You must have a boss key to open it.
Okay. I'm into hang time and turbo and all that stuff. Sewer Speedway, wow. You don't really see sewer stages very often in kart racers. You see them in every other genre of game, but I guess maybe there's a sewer in Mario Kart DS or something. I don't know. Is there a Ninja Turtles kart game? Because that would definitely have sewers. And if there isn't, I'm surprised that didn't happen.
Here you go. Whoa!
There's no getting away from those missiles. Like, I gotta say, despite how kind of disappointing and annoying it was at the time, I sort of miss the era of, I guess, like derivative 3D character action platformers, and kart racers. I don't know. Do people still? Come on. Do people still make kart racers? I feel like now, if you're just trying to go for like a lazy cash-in, you just make like a mobile game, like a gotcha game or some other bad mobile thing. Not saying that Crash Bandicoot is like lazy or derivative, or this game is, even though it does borrow some elements. It's definitely inspired by Mario Kart, but I do think, Naughty Dog is kind of a cut above the people who were making, like, I don't know, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen kart racers or whatever back in the day. Feeling pretty good about my lead right now. Yeah, that last lap is pretty solid. Okay, skipping the bad crash dance. Whoa. This dude is edgy and extreme. So I guess, am I race? Oh, I'm just racing against him? I thought he'd be like a giant thing. I had to like hit his weak point 3 times or something. Okay, so it's just a one-on-one race. Okay. Let's see how crazy I am. If I'm a bad enough dude to... Okay, why does he have like 1,000,000 TNTs? This guy's lame. This is like really hard to avoid these, but I did remember that hint to, start jumping when, if you get a TNT on your head. So, if I can just stay in front of the dude, that's gonna help me a lot, but it's kind of one of those easier said than done obvious things. Huh, did I actually hit him with the TNT? Wow, it's a taste of his own medicine, as they say. Speaking of medicine, here's some anti-medicine. Yeah, alright. There's that bad crash dance. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here, I guess, and watch Crash and not blink.
This new area. Here you will find 4 more tracks to race.
4 more tracks. Cool. Huh. I need some things here, which I'm sure this dude's gonna tell me about.
You must first collect the required number of relics.
Uh-huh. Cool. Have to go get some relics, but I think for now I am going to wrap up and save. I think I have a pretty good idea about this game. It's not bad. I can totally see why people were super into it back in '99 when it dropped. I would like to play some multiplayer. I believe there's I don't know, some. Let's see how many players multiplayer it allows for. I'm gonna go back to the menu here because I just played the adventure mode. Let's see. So there's time trials, arcade mode, versus battle and high score. Okay, so versus is probably your traditional. Oh wow, you can have up to 4 players in versus mode. That's interesting. And 4 players in battle mode too. That's actually really impressive, even though the PS1, you had to have that separate multiplayer adapter. Yeah, I'd be curious to try this 4-player someday. I wonder how the frame rate is in the visual quality. I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot to this game. It's pretty solid. So again, I can really see why people dug it so much back in the day. All right, so yeah, that wraps up this episode. Thank you a ton for watching, and if you want to find me on the internet, you can find me on Twitter at Brandwarf, BRAWNDWARF, and you can also check out our website over at NintendoFunClubPodcast.com. So once again, thank you a ton for watching, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.